Okay, I guess we're on live, so welcome back to more Fate Go. Continuing more of the Shinjuku walkthrough. And we got reunited with Jolter, but since Jolter and Salter were not getting along together, so they just kind of be like friends, but not really friends. And James Moriarty just had like, can we just like work this out together, please? Let's not fight each other. Anyway, let's not waste any time and jump right into it. Coloratura disassembled, and I will use my golden fruit. I have a lot of golden apples. Seriously, this is just my alternate account. That's the only thing I have. Anyway, so this chapter we're facing is just gonna be like 3 Coloratura with a higher HP, but I'll try to bring Nito Chris for death chance. And then this. And what was it again? Yeah, I'll just keep it as a cuckoo line. Let's get started. I hope this better work out for that. Actually, let's just switch it. Section 7, Coloratura disassembled. There are several ways of leading people into a trap. One is to cut off their escape route, making them think their current path is the only way forward. Another is to make them think their current path is the way they should go forward, and stop them from considering other paths as options. I wonder which trap he will fall for. Not that it makes any difference now, of course, since he's made the wrong choice right from the beginning. What's this? You say you cannot trust me? Talk about the most reasonable advice in the world. I don't have anything else to add to that. I hate to admit it, but I agree with you. The very fact that our enemy has the same servant is grounds for suspicion. Has anyone ever told you two that you have trust issues? Anyway, it doesn't matter. You still trust me, don't you, Master? More or less. A most practical answer. Very well then, let us go and defeat the Berserker of Shinjuku, so that you may trust me more. But first, let me tell you everything I know. While we do have a better chance of victory now that there are 3 of us, it's still only a chance. If we were to attack head-on, we would surely be torn apart. Yeah, you're right. Indeed. Is it really that dangerous? Janye and Altria are both extremely powerful servants. I don't like the odds of a head-on battle either, but I can't believe you would have no chance at all. Well, to put it simply, it's all about numbers. There are about 200 Coloratura stationed in Kabukicho, and another 100 that patrol around Shinjuku on a regular basis. So, 300 altogether? In other words, if we charge in head-on, we'll be greeted by 200 Coloraturas all at once. Ha ha ha! Needless to say, we wouldn't last long. Even if we servants didn't die, Master certainly would, and without him, I'm afraid the game is over. And that's not all. While these 200 Coloraturas are wandering around Kabukicho, they're also listening to a song playing from the loudspeakers. A song? Naturally, a song sung by the Berserker of Shinjuku's beloved, our heroine, Christine. Every time she finishes singing, the Coloraturas applaud. This repeats all day, every day. Yikes! Talk about violating labor laws. As it stands, Kabukicho is presently an impregnable fortress. And if that weren't enough, the area is a maze of similar looking buildings, any one of which could contain a number of Coloraturas. Not to mention that they can see us all clearly from atop the buildings. If we find ourselves in a situation with puppets coming at us from all sides, then it'll be the end of the line, Master. And I don't like that. I believe I've fought some of the patron's puppets before. What else can you tell us about them? Oh yeah, I've busted a few of them up myself. I fought them more than once too, and managed to fend them off before they brought in reinforcements. But no matter what, within 36 hours, they once again numbered 200. Quite the phenomenon, isn't it? And here's another bit of information. The collaterals assigned to patrol don't just keep Kabukicho safe. They also regularly abduct people. Why is that? Oh, I think you can imagine. And that is what I know of Kabukicho. So, has anyone come up with a strategy that doesn't include attacking head-on? Sniping? Sadly, I doubt that even my entire long-range arsenal will be enough to take her down. In that case, I shall cut them all down with my Excalibur Morgan. Unfortunately, that won't work either. Even if you obliterate all of Kabukicho, the Collaterus and the Berserker would survive. Besides, I'm sure you two have noticed the abnormality that permeates all of Shinjuku. While it may not be at Age of Gods levels, for Tokyo in 1999, there is an impossible amount of magical energy swirling about. That energy has been pouring into concrete buildings, to the point that even they now harbor it. Thus, I am forced to conclude that your sacred sword can do little to wreak devastation on Kabukicho. Yes, I suppose you're right. Oh, so you admit you're a weakling? I guess that does take courage of a sort. And I suppose you could do better with your little matchstick. It's more than hot enough to melt you, ice bitch queen. Easy now, you two. You stay out of this. I think I may have a suggestion. But first, there is something I'd like you all to do. Bring back one Collateral without harming it. And why do you want us to do that? Kabukicho is dominated by illusions and puppets. So to see it clearly, we need a puppet of our own. What a pain. Very well then. Come with me, Master. There are a number of materials I'll need to modify it, so I'll go and find those in the meantime. That shouldn't be too difficult, since the local merchants have them for sale. I'm still surprised that the Count of Monte Cristo said that we shouldn't trust him. Perhaps he knows Archer's true identity. I mean, that guy's a puzzle in and of himself. Well, whatever. If he's gonna betray us, it'll be at a crucial moment. Until then, we can keep using each other. Shh! Collaterus. Please, don't! Somebody, help me! Oh god. They're taking the people away. I know we have to stop them, but... Yeah, that's very kind of you. Just don't blame me if you get caught up in a big mess. I see you're preparing for battle even as you say that. Perhaps you're kinder than you let on. Alright, it's time to capture the Collateral. We await your orders, Master!
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
手すさびのようなものですね。
お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
大逆には死を。 ご命令とある。可愛い資料。このね、ザザー。あなたに刃ですもの。来たれい我が中心、我が天、我が具足。四天王の取れこの通り。五王将来、天網開会。
Alright, your turn, Nito. Give her a death chance.
屍の鏡、暗黒の扉。扉とな恐怖の心。暗風眠た主戦。
Well, that's one down. That's two down. But one of them survived. Ah. Fuck you.
Oh.
Oh boy. Ooh.
仕方ありま気が合いますね。
いいとも。
承知いたしました。不敬者。
それ。
痛いですか？
Oh, fuck you, buddy. You piece of shit. Why don't I just stun you? So you just stop fucking around.
仕方ありませんね。あらあらまあまあ。苦しみなさい。
いいとお望みのままに。どうかな。柄ではないんだけどね。あったあったあった。久しぶりの運動は応えるね。
I'm checking the time. Daily login. Incoming. Alright, we captured a puppet and helped the people escape. Endure sounds like something the Count of Monte Cristo would say. What? What's going on? It's nothing. Master, I shall carry the Coloratura. Why don't you kill some time in the bookstore? Huh? What are you talking about? Let's get going already. Ugh, this is such a pain. Oh, for... Are you capable of anything at all other than sheer ineptitude? Ineptitude? Where did that come from? Welcome back! I'm all set and ready to go. Here, a Coloratura. Just as I thought. So, you knew that when you made us carry it. What a depraved little man you are. I figured it would help us to know just what sort of opponent we're up against. See for yourself what's beneath its face. The hell? What is that? That's a human brain. And not only that, its eyes and nerves are all human too. Master, I encourage you not to look too closely. You won't soon forget the sight. Oh my god, so scary. Oh my god. Now, do you understand so far? That berserker is turning people into puppets. First, he strips them of their skin. Then he removes their bones, leaving only some muscle and nerves, which he then packs inside an empty mannequin. Oh god, that's so, like, torture, man. Bit of like, you know, Frankenstein style, you know, gotta say. When he's done, he has a new autonomous marionette. One that sings, no less. This leaves us with two questions. First, what is his goal in doing this? And second, is it possible to save these puppets? For the first question, ordinarily, one would think that humans move better than puppets. However, now that I have dismantled this one, I can see that this is not the case. The more I look at it, the more his artistic sensibilities shine through. What do you think, Leonardo da Vinci of Chaldea? Yes, I see what you mean. Much as I hate to admit it, this handiwork shows true artistry. Da Vinci, what do you mean? This is most likely based on loathing and faticity and... fastidiousness. Loathing of the human form and fastidiousness in thinking of non-human humans as beautiful. These two things overlap, and as a result, him creating these things is nothing but a mere hobby. So there's no meaning to them? There's no sense expecting such a thing from Berserker. Especially not one quite so mad as him. Now, as to the second question, is it possible to save these people? No. Once someone has been turned into a puppet, they will remain a puppet until their death. For starters, the process of making them into puppets shatters their minds beyond repair. They're not alive. They are being preserved in an undead state. What hope of rescue could there be for them once they've seen their very bodies disassembled? No, they are very much dead and broken. A horrific crime, but since they are already beyond hope. Master, what would you think of misusing this puppet for our own ends? Misuse? Hold it. What exactly do you have in mind? I mean to plant a bomb inside this puppet. Huh? These puppets return to Kabukicho at regular intervals. Once our armed puppet sneaks in, kaboom! It will wreak havoc among the puppets and give us a chance to assassinate their queen. This way, we can take out the Berserker of Shinjuku. It does make sense. Wait, that's... Yeah, I guess that'll work. This thing stopped being human a long time ago. Any semblance of who it used to be is gone. It's nothing more than an empty husk now. It's even worse than evil spirits and stuff like that. At least those still have their old personalities. But this thing is completely empty. Nothing we need to concern ourselves about. Tell me, Archer of Shinjuku, what is it you would have our master choose? Proof of his willingness to get his hands dirty here in Shinjuku. I assume you heard the expression, fight fire with fire, yes? Ah, yes, a well-worn classic. To destroy evil, one must use a different form of evil. There's also a saying in the medical community about how poison in small doses can be a remedy. It's the same principle that gave us penicillin from blue mold and anticoagulation meds from leeches. For that matter, vaccines are nothing more than poison administered in small enough doses to trigger the body's defenses, giving it protection against stronger poisons. You have already proven yourself to be more than worthy of being a master. But you have yet to demonstrate your willingness to wade through the muck that is Shinjuku to achieve our goals. So, can you push the button to detonate such a bomb? Now then, it will take some time to modify this puppet. Feel free to think it over in the meantime. I don't want to do it, man. Master, I suppose this won't sound very convincing since I'm not there with you, but you will always be my master, the one who reached out to me on that day. No matter what happens there in Shinjuku, that part of you will always shine forth. I'm still a long way from repaying the debt I owe you, but that much I know for certain. Thank you. You're very kind, Mash. Not at all. I wish there was more I could do to help. Alright, the puppet is ready to go, Master. Shall we? Let's go. Okay, Master. Here's the detonator. I'll tell you when it's the right time. All you need to do is press the button. Don't worry, you won't be killing any people. Though I'm sure you'll find that little solace. Anyway, it's time. Let's go liberate Kabukicho. Okay. Oh boy. Blaze of Wisdom. Thank you very much. Empress Christine. Oh yeah, I can bring Arash, but I don't think I have enough to bring in. That was clear up the mobster. There's a bunch of collaterals. There you go. Ooh, yes. Desire leads to fantasy. Fantasy leads to reality. Sing, sing, sing. Dance, dance, dance. We are fiction and we are real. We are real and we are not. There is no truth to be found, but more than enough fiction. My queen, my princess, my empress, my beauty, my pride, my heroine. Ah, Christine! Christine Day! No matter what form you take, no matter what form you may be, you shall always rule over all. Now I implore you, give me your orders, that I may see them done. Kill them, strip them, rob them, increase them, cover them, endow them, accept them, increase them. Ah, Christine, Christine, Christine! Once again, you desire more. Of course, I shall bring you a greater audience. I shall send out tickets and invite them. I will not fail you, my Christine. Soon, your singing will be heard throughout all of Shinjuku. Let me go! Get your hands off of me! No! 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 Stupid puppets! You things are disgusting! Let me go, you little! Come! Sing with us! Sharing our joy! Enjoy this beauty forevermore! For all eternity! Let them join our cololatturas! No, no! Please! Not that! Anything but that! Oh God. Please, don't! I'm begging you. Now, a round of applause. This is all for you, my beloved Christine. Ah! Oh man. Okay, done and done. The Coloratura is ready. I've also rewritten its programming. How, you ask? That's my little secret. How big will the explosion be? It should be quite destructive with something improvised solely from materials found here in Shinjuku. At the very least, it should be enough to sow chaos when it goes off. Ready with the switch, master? Yep. Wonderful! Then let's set this Cololatra on its way. What the heck? They're dragging him. Okay. That was like a booby trap right there. Good! It worked! Aldria, Johnny, please get to your positions. Understood. Master, try not to overexert yourself. Yeah. Go ahead and agonize if you want. And don't cry after you've done the deed. It's unbecoming. You're not doing anything wrong. If you can't remember that, I'll burn it to you. I'll burn it into you myself. Oh. Alright, 10 minutes to go. Can you do this, master? Yes. Master. I see. Okay, that's alright then. Archer. Okay, what we say we blow this puppet up. Let's do it. All it takes is to All it takes is the proverbial flip of a switch. Was that an old-fashioned thing to say? My apologies. I am 50-ish after all. Oh. I didn't press it yet. I pressed it! Why? You know, I'm really not sure myself. Not a clue. I suppose just seeing your result was more than enough proof for me. After all, it doesn't really matter that much whether it is you or I who presses the button, does it? I may have completely forgotten my past, but there is one thing I'm absolutely sure of. I am an evil person, there's no doubt about that much. You showed me that you were prepared to dirty your hands. I decided that was enough. Anyway, that's enough of that. Come, Master, now is the time to make our attack. Are you sure about this? Of course, you are ready to kill. That's all I needed to know. If you're prepared to fight evil with evil, it doesn't matter whether you're the one to press the button or not. What's important is that you have an iron will, the resolve to cross the line and kill, the determination to do what must be done to achieve your goal. That is what the Holy Grail War, the battle to repair humanity, entails. Now, let's get going! I'll clear a path! There are still so many of them, even after that massive explosion. You're up, Dynamite Woman! Who are you calling Dynamite? Stop using your terms you clearly don't understand! My flames are the flames of revenge. Flames that even burn me as they bring anguish and disrepair. That takes care of that. Go on, Master. Jump! Huh. Ha ha ha! That explosion was truly merciless in every sense of the word. Very well then. Let's start taking care of these Cololatruas. Our targets are the Berserker of Shinjuku, also known as the Phantom of the Opera, and Christine Daae.
よし、戦いだ。苦手だけど全力でいこうか。
存分にいいだろう。
承知いた
お
しました。
望みのままに。
テラー
Oh shit, there's about 6 enemies. Wave. Oh god.
我が身はホルスなりしファラオなれば。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。お任せ。夢のように片付けよ
手すさびのようなものですね。ご命令とあらば、あら、あなたの刃ですもの。来たれい四天王。いいえ、五頭天皇の紳士たち。参ります。皇王将来、天皇大会。
Oh, so close.
いいぞ。ごめん。
47 crit stars.
我が身はホルスなりしファラオなれば。ニトクリスの鏡を見たいのです。あらあらまあまあ。屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡、扉となる恐怖の心、暗空ネブタチュゼン。
Alright, nice. That larger HP has been defeated. Now I can worry about that shit. No. Fuck you with random crits. You ain't getting away for that stupid shit skill use.
柄ではないんだけどね。あったったった。久しぶりの運動は応えるね。
Another one. Eternal gear. This fucking eternal gear is just such a bullshit. It's like drop rate, which is bad. Alright. Now we're facing against Berserker, so I will bring one of my support accounts. I'll bring that Mashu. Frontline. Christine will not. Nitra Chris won't do anything good. And Ku. And another Ku. Where the fuck is another Proto Ku? There you are. And then Actually, I should bring Uriel. I'll bring a Tamamino. I don't think it's not enough for that cost. Yep, it is. What happens if I bring Uriel? And use this one. In case if Merlin dies, and then I can bring Uriel. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're in! Now, Mosh! Right, I'm picking up 4 servants. 2 of them are Altria and Janye, but the other 2 are quickly closing in on Master. So, the Berserker's here! The collaterals! Our precious audience is burning up! The puppets I created to praise Christine's singing are disappearing! Hey there, Berserker! Actually, hold on! I've been wondering, exactly which of you is the Berserker?
Burn, abuse, brutalize, kill! My beloved are leaving, disappearing, vanishing.
I guess it doesn't matter when you're both so distraught. But then again, that really isn't really Christine, is it? It's just a doll.
Are you sure it was a good idea to say that?
You're wrong. She is, without a doubt, my beloved songstress, Christine. A lonely phantom spirit, a princess turned doll, since she was never alive to begin with. A sad doll who had everything but her songs taken. As a doll, Christine was broken from the start. It was my dream, my desire, that broke her. Thus, it is only right that I am now her subordinate.
A phantom spirit. So basically, Christine was summoned without enough spirit urgent and sealed into a puppet?
I see. No wonder she went mad. If any of us were robbed of something essential to who we were, it would drive us mad too. In that case, Eric, that leaves no room for doubt. You are the Berserker. Instead of taking responsibility, you have abandoned it utterly. In your cruelty, you have chosen to sacrifice yourself and Christine in a spiral of mutual destruction. And if that weren't enough, you have also sacrificed hundreds of lives along the way. And what are you going to do about that, Archer? That's not up to me to decide. Master, your orders. Let's take them down. Well said, Master. They must be defeated, or there will be no end to this madness. Our audience still too small. Our accolades still too few in numbers. Your voice deserves to be heard by all for years and years to come.
Let's break them out. Let's kill them out. Let's fight them out. Let's sing. My song must be heard throughout the world, since this world is already coming to an end. The magical energy is surging. Get ready, Master. They're about to attack.
Let's do this.
見ていてください、マスター。ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。
Oh, defeat that, Christine.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
Let's see. What does Phantom has for MP? Probably he's taking heavy damage. Ignore. That's just great.
いいわ、面白そう。
それ。
苦しめ。
愛しい君へ私は歌う。愛しい君へ私は
歌う。お望みのまま
待ったよ。
どうかな。
これでどう？
愛しい君へ私は歌う。
いいわ、面白そう。
お望みのままに。
苦しめ。はっ。
それ。
愛しい君へ私は歌う。
待って。もうすぐ行く。待って。もうすぐよ。
Oh, man.
待ったよ。
それ。
Yes, got him. Transparent giant ghost. There it is.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
お父様。神明解き放ちましょう。
王の話をするとしよ
私は最悪の席に立つ。それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ、ロード・キャメロット。
Come on.
イグナ・トゥフルトゥー君が我その真髄を宿す写しみとならん。バラの眠りを超え、いざ究極の門へと至らん。クリボー、ライゾーム。
Should be dead. Yep.
星の内海、物見の無手か楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいいガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
いいわ、もし待ったよ。苦しめ。はっ。
お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
Oh, save it.
了解。了解。押し切ります。やーっ。これで倒します。
歌え歌え我が天使クリスティーンクリスティーン
Oh, miss me.
愛しい君へ私は
お望みのままに
面白そう。
どうか
これでどう？苦しめ。
歌いまどろむ君へ私は
王の話をするとしよう。お望みいいとも。星の内海物見の無手な楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のむ通るがいいガーデン・オブ・アバロン。どうかな。柄ではないんだけどね。
まどろむ君へ私は
Whoa, buddy. Shut the fuck up.
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。神明解き放ちましょう。
Actually, you know what?
我は禁断の火。面白いわ。イグナトゥフルトゥー君が我その神髄を宿す慈しみとならバラの眠りを越えいざ究極の門へと至らん。クリフォーライゾーム苦しめ。これでどう？
Oh, so close right there. Good thing I stunned them shit out.
もっといいわ。苦しめ。はっ。見事な采配です、先輩。
Tamamino has reached up to Bond 5. Love you, Foxy girl. The song! It stopped! La... I can no longer sing. At last, I don't have to sing anymore. Wait, did I want to sing? Or did I not want to sing? Tell me, Eric, was I summoned in order to sing? Yes, Christine, you were! But now, that role is over. It's over! It's all over. The curtain's about to fall on our stage. Thank you, Christine. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. There's no one more beautiful than you. I see. You're a liar, Eric. Oh. You're right. My love for you has long since been tarnished, yet I pretended not to notice. I averted my eyes from this truth and continued to drown in Shinjuku's desires. What a fool I was, Master of Chaldea. The League of Phantom Fiends is full of desire, much like how we sought out our colonnades. One member seeks to exacerbate. Oh my god. One member seeks to exacerbate, another seeks glory, but one thing remains incomprehensible. You, who stand above us all, the Archer, what in the world is it that you desire? You are... Huh? Emiya! You bastard! Oh. Oh. He burst? From the inside? You talk too much. What kind of berserker grieves at their own death anyway? If you're really broken, act like it and just die in misery. Aren't you? Searching for spirit urgent, an inverted state. So in an altar class? Archer Emiya? So, my Spirit Urgent record's still around. But that doesn't change the fact that you're just my quarry. I'll kill you all without a second thought, so don't complain too much when you're dead. Tell me, why did you kill him? Some reason I shouldn't have. A moron trying to monologue on his deathbed doesn't deserve pity. Honestly, it feels weird just hearing you, of all people, ask me that. I guess that's why you're only half of the real archer of Shinjuku. Yes, you got me there! Hang on. If you know who I really am, do you know my true name? Of course. A guy as famous as you? It'd be weirder if I didn't. Not that I'll be telling you. Oh, come now! Don't be like that! Even a hint will suffice. So, that's the way your good side thinks, huh? Don't worry about it. It won't matter when you're dead.
Altria! Janye! Another enemy servant has shown up! Please hurry to Master and Archer immediately!
So the Berserker is gone. But the Cololatra still remain.
I don't have time for this crap! I've got my hands full with these puppets! No!
I hate to fight one battle after another, but it seems we have no choice. Master, your orders! Got it. No need for that. What? Ah, God, cursed on. Ha! Nice to meet you, Lord Emiya. I am Hassan of the Cursed Arm, and an assassin. Forgive me for joining the side. I have my reasons. Well, well, so you got summoned too. I'm surprised an assassin would try to play hero instead of keeping to their usual dirty work. Hey, 6-Star Gaming 9, long time no see. How you doing? I see your servant, Crew Alter, reached to 10-10-10, and you grailed him. Are you planning to grail him all the way to 100? If this is some kind of joke, it's not very funny, Hassan I-Sabah. It won't be much longer until those two escape from the Cololatra and make their way here. Perhaps it would be easier for you to make a retreat. Not that I'm obligated to warn you, of course. Of course, if you wish to be torn open like the Berserker of Shinjuku, then by all means, ready your weapons. In fact, go ahead, take aim. Give me an excuse to bury you here and now. Bury in here now. How irritating. I don't much care for a confusing situation like this, so I'll be taking my leave. Besides, I really can't stand her. What the hell? Tch, one more second, and he would have been dead.
Damn it! Just another instant, and I could have burned his stupid scar face off! So, who are you? An enemy? No, this man is an ally. Good to see you again, Hassan. Assuming you remember us, of course.
My apologies, but I'm afraid I do not. However, I do know that my Spirit Urgent sees you as friends. So, an ally, eh? Indeed, I am humbly at your service, Master. Feel free to loosen up a bit. Thank you, Master, but I'm afraid this is simply how I am. Well, we can all catch up later. Right now, we need to make our escape from Kabukicho. Yes. Yeah, I need 2 more grails. Oh, that grabbing the grails is so hard to get. Unless the event's coming up or new Lost Belt will be coming up soon in spring. And people are just going to be like spending so much money to get a Scotty in like probably like midsummer or so. Or September, I don't know. Roost, transforming Vagabond. We got a Salter. Unfortunately, I cannot bring you here because you're very weak. against the archer. So right now I'm gonna bring Parvati. I also got Parvati as well. I just knew we got lucky summon roll on that for getting Parvati. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out which is the best craft ancestors to get her since she's a quick type. I'll just fucking equip this one. And then equip this. Oh, nice. Okay, I guess we're all set for now. Actually, I'm probably gonna keep it back for Ellie, because I need it for that St. Quartz. Because she's almost up at the bond level. Barely 8,414. Okay. I'll just keep it the way it is. Here we go. Costume! Nice! Now she's from the original Fate's Day and Night series. So, the Berserker of Shinjuku is gone. At the risk of sounding a bit cliched, it seems we finally reached the beginning of the end. I checked my calculations times. I checked my calculations countless times. They appear correct. Time continues to flow, pooling at a single point. Now then, I believe Assassin was next. The Berserker of Shinjuku is gone. Or rather, I killed him. I know, I also know how you ran away with your tail between your legs. Well, wow. Word travels fast. Then you also know why I did that. Of course, Assassin told you to. I don't get it. Why risk the danger of getting close to them? Assassin may be chivalrous, but he is also very much a phantom spirit. A man like that who always pretends to be someone he's not will never become a heroic spirit. So he cannot resist the temptation to observe heroes up close and personal, in order to determine if they are worth his transforming into them or not. It's too risky. If you ask me, it's like handing your head over to the enemy. It is indeed risky. It's also glorious and arrogant. He takes everything from his targets and tramples it, as if to relieve the gloom he felt while alive. However, his process is entirely too unclear. Assassin has decided to kill the Chaldean master. But when? How? Even I don't know. With his innate chivalry and doppelganger nature mixed together, perhaps not even he understands his own thoughts. A man like him who could, and would, kill someone he's talking to at any possible moment is a monster. He has become an irredeemable, psychotic killer. So, he's like an evil, sentient time bomb that could go off at any moment, eh? You would hate to be interrupted. Let's wait and see how this plays out. I have my own things I must look into. Wow, I'm surprised you haven't already turned over every stone there is. There is a new variable to consider, one that steadfastly defies quantification and predictability. Emiya, why don't you go take a walk around Shinjuku and see how Shakespeare's craft is coming along? According to my calculations, the King Lear monster should soon be complete. King Lear, huh? What an interesting choice. I wonder what sort of monster a crazed old man like him will turn into here in Shinjuku. Alright, I'll go take a look. Now, it should be about time to make your entrance. You can hide, but traces of your presence remain. You could have erased them if you put your mind to it, but since you let them be, you're clearly choosing to make yourself known. My rival, my sullen enemy, my bane. I've waited for this moment for what feels like eternity. The League of Phantom Fiends, the Barrel, me, the Phantom Spirits, all of it, was to set the stage for your entrance, Sherlock Holmes. Oh boy. Aha! So, this is the roost you mentioned. It rather reeks of hamburgers, doesn't it? I see I'm not very welcome here. I suppose I can't blame you, given what I look like.
If you don't like it, assassin, you're free to leave or to return to your spirit form. Johnny, you should leave regardless and return to spirit form while you're at it.
Now! The important thing is that we managed to defeat the Berserker of Shinjuku. I think this calls for a celebratory toast.
No thanks, I'm beat. I just want to rest. I need to take care of my Kurosire altar. The rest of you can figure out what to do for yourselves.
I'm a minor. I see. Well, we certainly wouldn't want to break the law, would we? If you like, I would be glad to join you for a drink. Aha! I knew you'd come through, Hassan. Would you like a beer? Low malt beer? Whiskey? Whiskey would be grand. In that case, I believe I shall have a beer. Or rather, a cheap low malt beer from a no-name brewery. I can't say it's delicious, but it's not terrible either. It's perfectly middle of the road.
What an odd thing to focus on.
Alright, Hassan, bottoms up. Haha, you are too kind. Woo-woo. Ah, that hits the spot. I love being 50-ish. You are doing great, Master. I hope you know that.
Oh, you punch. Ow, ow.
You know, you shouldn't take your youth for granted. Before you know it, your back hurt all the time. Your eyes be tired. You'll have no energy.
Jeez, James, you're drunk.
So you know what I said, then? That's right. Society's the real criminal here. I said, that's what made this fucking system in the first place. I said. So I swept it all under the rug and made off with more than half his estate. I really pulled a fast one on him. Ha! I'm the best. I'm feeling sleepy. I did not know that servants could get drunk.
If you want to, yes. How strange. He seems like just a harmless old man when intoxicated.
Do you all know what sort of this man this Archer of Shinjuku is?
You're gonna tell us he's our enemy, right? We already know that. He claims to have amnesia.
You don't actually believe something so absurd, do you?
It doesn't matter either way.
I see. How gracious of you. I must say, Master, you are a most admirable man. You not only prevented the incineration of humanity, you even came here to resolve this small singularity.
I wouldn't say it's that small.
Oh, but it is. For that matter, Shinjuku itself is not even worthy of being saved. Shinjuku in 1999 was a perfectly ordinary city full of squalor and fever, just like any other city. If humanity had been completely incinerated, then this distortion will also have something meaning. But you have already taken care of that. As such, this distortion will disappear on its own one day. Even if the Holy Grail were used, this hell wouldn't last a month.
That may be, but the incineration is only just averted. Everything could still fall apart, starting here. Especially when we still don't know who we're up against or what they want.
The destruction of this planet.
Huh? Hassan?
I heard about it before. What the League of Phantom Fiends wants is utter devastation. To smash apart this entire planet.
Come now, you're just making up nonsense. There's no way that could actually happen.
I agree, but the fact remains that there's their objective.
The Count of Monte Cristo. That Seeker of Vengeance said the same thing? No, it's still nonsense. Even at full power, a top 7's noble phantasm almost certainly couldn't break an entire planet apart. And even if an entire planet noble phantasm existed, on paper, it wouldn't be enough to destroy this one.
Shh! Please be quiet.
Hassan?
It seems that someone is skulking around this building. Would you mind investigating it, Lady Marsh?
Okay. I'm sorry, but I can't seem to find anything. Mash checks the perimeter at regular intervals. If there were anything suspicious out there, we'd know.
So they have concealed a presence. This may be an assassin at work. Let's go take a look, Master. Got it. Oh, the rest of you, please stay put. The two of us shall go out first.
I have a bad feeling about this.
How strange. There's no one here.
Phew, I thought as much. Thank goodness.
Nonetheless, this accomplishes what I set out to do. What do you mean? How should I explain it?
Hold it. Who are you? Hassan?
Trust is something accumulated over time. Anyone who would trust a stranger unconditionally is nothing but a fool. First, they must observe the other person carefully and overcome numerous hardships together. Then, and only then, can two people be bonded as true friends and comrades. Now, Master, let me ask you, am I one such a person?
Oh no! His spirit urgent values! Master, get out of there! That's not Hassan!
Nope. Sorry. What's your deal? You're hilarious. I was going to kill you, but I changed my mind. This will be a lot more fun with the hostage.
Who are you? Did you just transform? No, it was nothing like that. You were Hassan. You had his voice, his demeanor, even Shaitan's arm. There's only so far a shape-shifting can go. You were more like...
More like what, Da Vinci? More like his shadow, you say?
a doppelganger.
Hey, you got it! I might look chivalrous. I might even be chivalrous. But on the inside. Nah, I can't go around telling you. Anyway, I'm gonna hold on to Master here for a while.
No! Interesting. Yeah, real interesting.
Ah, the beautiful duel. So you did figure out it was me. It was me, Kono. Kono Yanginda. You know, I figured you had my number all along, but I just couldn't resist the surprise reveal. Sorry about that.
If you don't get your nasty ass brat out of Master Space, I'm gonna burn you alive.
Oh, very nice. That is truly beautiful murderous intent in your eyes. As a thrill-seeking gentleman, this is just the kind of excitement I crave. But also, speaking as a gentleman, it would be rude and stuff to fight here. So, on that note, I'll be waiting with your dear master for you to join us elsewhere.
You're not going anywhere.
You might not believe it, but I'm faster than I look. Go ahead, try and catch me if you can.
Come on, Ike's bitch queen, do something! Silence, mad dog. I'll take Kurosari Alter. Try to keep up with us. Don't gotta tell me twice. So, what about that drunk old fart? Who cares? That cheeky bitch.
Oh. Whoa-oh! Looks like Altria Alter's catching up quick. Guess I'll have to buy some time.
Hornets.
You know what? This looks like it'll be a pretty good show.
Altria. What?
I got orders for you.
Very well. Then give me your orders, master. Knowing you, I'm certain you can assess the situation calmly no matter the circumstances. Here come the Hornets.
it was me. Kono Yanginda.
"少しは楽しめそうじゃねえか。んじゃあまあぶちかますかね。行くぜ、行くぜ。さら、よいしょっと。
Oh boy.
おうさ、へ、任せな。おうさ。はっ。くらいな。
Oh, barely. Dude just drop shot it.
おう。
ちょっと不安ですけど。
Yeah, her voice line has changed when she's wearing costume. Hmm.
おうさ。へえ。おうさ。
任せな。
That 10% chance. What the fuck, man?
呪いのシュヤリをご所望かい。
わかりました。うまくいきますように。
その心臓もらい受ける。
このくらいなら。はい。
Oh, that's just great.
任せな。さら、よいしょっと。
Ah.
行くぜ。
んじゃあまあぶちかますかね。
そんじゃ。おうさ。 うがて、えぐれ、ゲイボルク。
Okay, making instant death. Missed. Didn't stun.
これで終わりにしますから落ち着いて。大丈夫。トレイスオン。うまくい、わかりました先輩。感じてください。これが私の天まで届く恋の波動、トリシューラシャクティ。このくらいなら、このくらいなら倒れて逃げられると思ってる。それでは失礼しますね。
Got him. Alright, next one. Oh boy. I'm being kidnapped. Ali, oh boy. King Lear. Salter coming back again. Let's see. Perhaps I will just bring Robin Hood. Maybe King Lear. Wait, who was it again? That's Billy the Kid. I'll bring double Robin Hood. You ain't got no howdy shuck. Ah, shit. My computer just crashed. Damn it. What? The fuck, man? Why does my app just close itself? That doesn't make any sense. For my alternate account, I pick Kato Danzo. And my main account, I used Medea Lily because I need a healer. Since I can't keep relying for that Memelin for support. Since the future of the quest or events may happen to prevent from using that. Like even the Setsuban thing cannot use friend support during that floor tower. I can show you on my inventory. Awesome robot girl. I picked that for exchange ticket. Alright, let's try this again. Don't try to fuck me again for that thing. Tomo, yes. Actually, I'll just give Billy the Kid. I don't need Kid Kill. Not that important. I'm afraid I guess I can get started. Nope. Nah, I'll just use this one. This will help. Let's get started. This ends now! I can't believe you were able to give orders under these circumstances. You're really something. My hat's off to you. No joke. In fact, this is too much fun to stop here. And look, here come Shakespeare's monsters, ready at last. Go on, show these guys what you got. Shakespeare's monsters. I'm detecting magical energy approaching you at high speeds. It appears to be a Spriggan. Just what we needed. Hang on. That's not a Spriggan. It's clearly based on one, but the design is different. That's... Aha! It looks like the first one out is King Lear. Huh? King Lear? As in Shakespeare's play? The very same. Alright, Your Majesty. Why don't you go and sock that sad old lunatic a good one? That thing is no King Lear. I was deciding between Yagu or Tomo. I chose Tomo because I was there at Musashi. Yeah, good idea, Tomo. And then you'll have like a assemble crew of well, almost like assemble of how do you say that, Shimosa's crew. And I was hoping that I could try to do like have my my alternate account will be full of Knights of the Round Table. Like I'm missing Tristan, only in story lock. It'll be perfect because I have Gawain, Lancelot, Merlin.
じゃ、ぼちぼち始めますか。ガチへの布石なんざ、ガチへの布石なんざ、村娘を口説くようなもんですよ。かすり傷でも十分なのさ。はいよ、仕込みは了解了解。寝てな。すり抜けるぜ。さつきます。まい。こんなもんでしょう。
Oh boy. Oh boy.
はい、了解了。
そのようにいたします。
仕込みは上々。すり抜けるぜ。すり抜けるぜ。
Hey, the fucking Lear. Why you know Bully Robin?
了解よ。仕込みは上々でね。そらよくと。そらよくと。
Yes, got him. All right. Okay, now you're fucked now, buddy. Ready for this? I have overcharge ready, and then the other one. Here you go.
一丁いきますか。
わかりました。
Oh, I should have used that. Oh well.
弔いの木を牙を研げ。一番。
And then the second one.
弔いの木を牙を研げ。一番。
Ah, that wasn't enough. Ouchie.
違う。静まらない。ならばそうしましょう。そのよう。なるほど。
I'll burn you to death.
宝具断片展開。私に炎朝日の輝きを燃えろ飲み込め。
Damn, she's strong.
せい燃えろ。
ダーチへの布石なんざ村娘を口説く。ダーチへの布石なんざ村娘を口説くようなもんですよ。 はいよ。了解で仕込みは上々ってね。寝てな。振り抜けるぜ。さつきのまい。あ、こんなもんでしょう。
わかりまそのようわかりました。
Go for it, Tomo.
燃えろ。
さっさと帰って飯にしようぜ。
Yes. Excalibur Morrigan! Got him! Well, yes, but you pushed yourself too hard to take him down quickly. Now you're exhausted. So, you're a fool if you think I would lose to a miserable outlaw like. Man, that was an even better show than I hoped. But I think it's time for the curtain call now. Master! So high! Ha ha ha! Adios, amigos! And bye bye, everyone at Chaldea! The signal has been jammed! Master, please! Please, save! Oh. Mash. Alright. Bell Tower. Great Prison Break. Oh boy, are we gonna get out of here? Then that would have to be at Dante's, but nope, I'm not gonna bring that. We'll use that coup altar. Kill that fucker. Robin Hood. Yeah, I was consider bringing that. Okay, you guys are all good now. What if I change that Kukulon? And where the hell was it? I can't change it. That's a hard decision to pick. Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. I'll just put on Uriel for now. Good enough. Here we go. A message. That damn archer. I can't believe he put Master in danger just to draw me out. No, that's not it. He already had an idea who I am. In which case, he's already deduced my true name, and from that, my identity. I don't like taking center stage myself, even less if he's my opponent. Anyway, I suppose I'll alleviate Master's concern. Morning, sunshine! Where am I? I bet you're wondering where you are right now. This is the Barrow, the headquarters of the League of Phantom Fiends. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure you're not hurt. You'll end up a lot more than hurt if you try to escape, though. Anyway, the truth is, I just brought you here on the lark. Sorry in advance if the boss kills you. Your boss? Yup, our boss. The embodiment of evil itself. The real archer of Shinjuku. Right. You're not the same person, are you? That is correct. I am evil, and he is good. Thanks to the Holy Grail's power, I managed to tear out all that was good and kind in me. Such things will only be a hindrance in my battle against my rival. However, I did not expect that such detritus would gain a consciousness of its own in the process, let alone that it would run off and attempt to impede us. Of course, it was little more than a minor pest scurrying around until you showed up. Now, the Berserker of Shinjuku has been defeated, and the rider shows no sign of returning. Nonetheless, we still have two servants at our disposal. The plan will proceed without issue. The plan to destroy the planet? So, you do know. It is just as you imagined, Silfrost. Our goal is nothing less than a complete and total annihilation of this planet. Do you think it's impossible? I assure you, it is well within my capability. I firmly believe that, and so do those who follow me. The world will end in the year 1999. What was once fanciful nonsense will become harsh reality. Why would you do something like that? Ah yes, my motive. I suppose it's because I'm a mathematician. I have calculated the power needed to destroy the planet. So why wouldn't I want to test my equation to see if it was correct? I see you're having trouble to accepting my reason. I suppose I can't blame you. But this is simply what it is to be a mathematician. I am proud to be evil and despise those who defy me. But I would prefer Chaldea not interfere. If I killed you, they just sent another master. So let's make a deal, Silfrost. I shall send you back to Chaldea. In return, Chaldea leaves us alone. I can't do that. Perhaps you're right. However, I believe a genius of Leonardo da Vinci's caliber should soon realize just what the destruction of the planet truly signifies. Anyway, feel free to take your time and think it over. There's no reason to kill you anytime soon. Damn, talk about having the devil's own luck. You're a hell of a guy. You know that. Anyway, you just sit tight for a while, alright? I know. Why don't you keep him company? He's the kind of guy who goes nuts without someone around anyway. He'll be happy to talk to you. Why, if it isn't the wonderful master of Chaldea, it's me, William Shakespeare, Colonel William Shakespeare, da. It has been quite some time, no? Are you the mastermind? Of course not. Surely you can see these accursed chains keeping me here. Though, I suppose I can't blame you for being suspicious, given how I look. The truth is, when they captured me, they spent the whole day torturing me. Sweet are the uses of adversity. My foot! Ah, it's horrible! Oh yeah, Shakespeare's story telling the truth there. He only agreed to make King Lear's for us recently, after he was tortured. I'm just glad I could be of service, you piece of dung! How about I torture you even more painfully next time, and you make a... How about Macbeth? That guy was immortal, right? Great! Can't wait to get started! A fine mess this is. At any rate, I'm surprised to see you here. How can we escape? Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm not in much of a position to be of any assistance in that regard. While you may not be similarly restrained, as a human, I'm afraid it would be difficult for you too. There are many hornets patrolling the grounds, along with a multitude of kindlers I have been forced to create. At least, I've finally just about run out of sentences praising or decrying the latter. Ah, I'm so sorry, Sir Soapfrost. If only I hadn't written so many historical masterpieces. That's just like you. Ha ha ha! Is that supposed to be a compliment? If not, I shall take it as one anyway. Still, from what little I heard, it was quite the foolish escapade. You're being captured and all. Oh, I'm not being critical of you, Sir Soapfrost. I'm talking about the archer of Shinjuku. It would be foolish to believe he didn't have at least some idea of the assassin of Shinjuku's ability. But in that case, why wouldn't he be wary of Hassan after he appeared out of nowhere? That is strange. Well then, why don't we look at this from a new angle, yes? As a detective might. If it makes no sense for him to have believed that Hassan was who he claimed, then perhaps he was aware of his true identity all along? At first glance, this would appear to be a betrayal on his part. There's no need for that. True, nor has he made a move since your abduction. I don't suppose he entrusted anything to you. Say, a letter? You're doing great, Master. I hope you know that. Huh? Guess he did. Excellent. Then let us see what he had to say. Don't worry, your life is not in danger. Help be sure to come. When it does, they will explain everything. My deepest apologies for frightening you. That's all it says. So, he may not have betrayed you, but there are still many questions remaining. Perhaps I can answer them. Who goes there? My name is Edmond Dantes. Some call me the Count of Monte Cristo. The Count of Monte Cristo? Keep your voice low, Soapfrost. The Archer of Shinjuku sent me to help you. Or rather, he set me up so that I would have no choice. At any rate, we need to hurry. Shakespeare, I wish I could rescue you too, but I'm afraid I'll have to leave you behind. Ah, what a tragedy! Though I do understand your position. But... No, it's quite alright. I may be subjected to more torture, but I doubt they'll kill me for a while yet. Right now, your safety is of the utmost importance, Sir Soapfrost. Worry not about me, but do come rescue me later, when you can. I know. Good luck, Shakespeare. And to you! It seems we've been found out. Hurry, master, and don't worry. This security is a mere trifle for me. Uh-oh, here comes a King Lear. Shakespeare, why did you have to go and write these things into existence? Sorry, master, but I'm afraid I'm not at my best right now. I hope you can figure a way out of this.
見ていてください、マスター。
次はないと思う。お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。
いいとも。それ。柄ではないんだけどね。
Oh no, they be bullying Coup Alter.
了解。はい。
うん。おじま。うん。了解。そこだ。もはや目覚めは必要あるまい。
God damn, he's fucking crouch shotted. It's like a drop shotted thing.
ああ、了解。どうかな？そこだ。
Missed it. It's fine. It's cool.
ああ、了解。そこだ。もはや目覚めは必要あるまい。
Alright, here we are facing against that fucking King Lear.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃない？次はない。おじまだ。
神明
殺戮だ。
会長。
残らず。
はい。それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよ、ロード・キャメロット。
全種解放、加減はなしだ。絶望に挑む。君のゴイヘン。
Shadow you got.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか？王の話をするとしよう。
押し切ります。
星の宇宙に物見の受けだ。楽園の端から君に聞かせよう。罪なき者のみ通るがいい。ガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
Nope.
お望みのままに。それ。け。
まだ倒れません。落ち着いて。
了解。
落ち着いて。
こだ。
了解。
ああ、
押し切ります。や
そこだ。次はない。
Well, I guess he's done now.
さあ、了解。全種解放、加減はなし。絶望に挑む。スピードポインヘン。悔やむなら俺の前に立つんじゃなかったな。
Alright, next one. It's gonna be freaking like. Oh, ran out of 8. No worries. I mean, Dante's. Well, that is not really him. It has to be him! Let's see. This will be a bunch of like, casters, people. Boy. Actually, no, I was just put on a writer's team. No, get out of here. I gotta level up my thing. Fragment of 2004. Here we go. Oh, hey, Destroyer. Okay, how you doing? Phew! Looks like our escape was a success. Oh, but don't try to contact Chaldea just yet. The enemy is likely using the signal to track us. So, I think it's better if I continue to jam it for the time being. Can I ask you something? What is it, Master? Who are you? Remarkable! You are absolutely correct. I am not the proud vengeance seeker at all. And believe me, I was well aware of it during that battle. But how did you figure it out? He hates being called Edmond Dantes. Now I see. I knew I couldn't fool you for long, Master. I went to a bit of effort to change my speech patterns, you see? I wondered if I might have been giving too much away. But even so, you did well to notice. Good show! Alright, let's dispense with this disguise then, shall we? Ah, Sherlock Holmes. I don't know how you... I'm fine. I used my 4-star exchange... fucking 4-star exchange ticket for Kato Danzo on my alternate account, and I used Medea Lily on my main account as I need a good healer, and I can't keep relying on boring Memeland, since the future of the quest or events may happen to prevent from using it. So yeah. So what did you get? Well, actually, who do you get for the 4-star exchange ticket? Destroyer, alright. I believe this is the first time we've met oh my god. I believe this is the first we've met since Camelot, Mr. Soapfrost. Holmes! Pity your well-read friend Miss Curelight isn't here to join us, but I suppose there's nothing for it now. How did you get here? Good question. Let me start from the beginning. Do you remember when we met at the Atlas Institute? Yes, it appears you do. Well, there's a reason I continue to raid ship from London to Camelot to Shinjuku. You didn't need my help to restore humanity. I suppose I could have offered advice, but so could others. But the same was not true for the incident that would happen afterwards. at the Atlas Institute, I was trying to find out if one thing in particular was possible. Whether or not a singularity could occur after humanity had been completely restored. Huh? It turns out that such a thing was very possible indeed. Dry Hermes warned that if humanity were to move from being incinerated to being restored, this distorted history would end up creating enormous remnants. Specifically, remnants of numerous powers that could have threatened the entire world, but were wiped out by history playing out correctly. To date, the counterforce, or perhaps something else, has worked to restrain or dispose of these remnants before they could pose a threat, but when humanity moves towards restoration, their power returns from the cracks of history. They're almost like hidden malware that tries to infect your computer when you go to reboot it. Uh-oh! Let's see. Play 33 quests just for shelter. Oh, that's nice. Destroy it. You use that 4-star exchange ticket for Lauter, huh? Let's see. Anyway, Dry Hermes calculated that if a new remnant were to occur, it would be here in 1999 Shinjuku. I still don't know why, but there is one strong possibility. What's that? No, I better not say anything I know for certain. Now, don't give me that look. Watson used to give me that exact look. Anyway, that is why I am here. Now, what say we keep going, Mr. Silkfrost? Oh yes, I still have to tell you the most important thing of all. I am not completely confident that I have laid bare all the mysteries Shinjuku hides. Ha ha ha! Words failed you, I see. Indeed, originally I would never divulge a theory that I was still in the middle of formulating. Doing so could cause you all to make errant predictions, potentially leading to grave mistakes. However, there is an exception to every rule, and this case is one such exception. The reason is simple. His fingerprints are all over it. Threads that should lead him to him become tangled and twisted, eventually ensnaring you in a trap. And before you know it, he has you in his grasp, just where he wants you. However, there is only so much one can see by observing a spider's nest from above. And if one takes too long to investigate, the wind could blow away the evidence like so much sand. Thus, I have chosen to leap into the spider's web headfirst. Perhaps that's what he wanted all along, for me to take the stage. I imagine if Miss Curlet were here, she would be screaming right about now. At any rate, let me tell you exactly who we are up against. My nemesis, a demonic mastermind who disappears without a trace of evidence. He and his subordinates spin threads, each of which leads to the spider lying in wait. In order to reach him, I had to evade every one of these threads, sometimes disguising myself entirely. However, I soon learned that even this wasn't enough to find evidence that could convict him. In time, I began referring to him as the Napoleon of crime, but his real name is James Moriarty. He and the Archer of Shinjuku who responded with you when you arrived here are the one and the same. That is why I hesitated to reveal myself. Moriarty would never side with good and virtue. It must be some sort of plot. Regardless, I knew my presence would only endanger you. The moment I arrived in Shinjuku, I could sense that he was here. As such, there is little doubt that he is similarly aware of me. Given how weak the good Moriarty's spirit origin is, I didn't think the same would apply to him. However, it seems that over the course of deducing his true name, he's managed to sniff out my presence. That being the case, there's no point in my pretending to be the Count of Monte Cristo. And now that I have removed my disguise, the game is well and truly afoot. No longer am I a spectator, I am a participant. Which means that it is now only a matter of time before Moriarty and I face each other. In truth, I did all I could to remove any mention of him in Watson's writings. In part, that was because, if possible, I wished to fight him on my own. But the other part is that I instructed Watson to write about him as little as was possible. In terms of pure strength, there are surely countless servants who surpass him. No doubt there are also many who exceed him in charisma, especially those from the Age of Gods. But when it comes to evil charisma, devising fiendish plans that are carried out without requiring him to lift a finger, he is in a class of his own. Indeed, I feared what effect Moriarty might have on the world. Thus, I asked Watson to depict him as simply and austerely as possible. Now, here's the real problem. Moriarty claims to have split into good and bad personas. The bad one took the power and true name, and expelled the good one from his domain. However, as I see it, this just doesn't add up. After all, I had sensed almost no traces of good from him. And yet, the archer of Shinjuku who protected you was sincere in his actions. When he saved you from the fearsome rider Shinjuku, he did so with no regard for his own life. Nor did it seem like he did so because he had some scheme in mind that would guarantee his survival. Sheer dumb luck was the only reason he survived. When I realized that, I was utterly at a loss. So Archer is Moriarty. I thought he might be an imposter, but that doesn't seem to be the case, which leaves us with the problem. He really is a good Moriarty. It's almost like one of those protagonists suffering from amnesia. This really is a problem. I'd never believed such a person could even exist in this world. Still, while your life may not be in danger, I can't say I approve of the way he let you get abducted. Why, that little... You have every right to be angry. Good or not, that part of him is still very much Moriarty. If he calculates a gambit will be safe, then he will go through with it, no matter how risky it may actually be. Now then, I advise you not to try and hide anything from him. Feel free to tell him all about this talk. I know you're concerned, but don't worry, he already knows everything that's happened. He knew you would get kidnapped, meet his other self, and that I would rescue you. He even knew that his true name would be revealed afterwards, along with the doubts I still harbor. Naturally, he's never met me in person, but he's certain nonetheless. Even if he does know his true name, he will have sufficient information to deduce it. That is something Moriarty would never fail to do. In that sense, we are very much alike. At any rate, once everyone is here, I have something else to tell you. Exactly what destroying the world really means. I say, you there. Me? Yes, you. What a lovely face you have. I dare say your complexion is marvelous. You're the very picture of health. You must be highly nutritious. What? Now, should I go with rare or well done? Ah, I can never decide. Steak! Steak! The wealthy like me are meant to eat fine steaks. Commoners are supposed to eat swine. One of my stature can't eat swine. That would mean you healthy people are more affluent than me. I see someone's at the end of the rope. Why is everyone here like this? There have been severe food shortages here ever since Shinjuku fell into this state. Of course, now there's one source of food that remains in abundance. After all, most good people here are dead and gone. Those that remain are either spellcasters or killers. So, on that note, Mr. Sulfrost, I hope I can count on your help. Fortunately, these should be easier than that, King Lear. Of course, there are also a lot more of them. Oh, rip, man. Damn, 800 St. Quartz. Couldn't get her. 300 for Merlin, got Orion. Oh. You know what? I just literally tried to roll for Jolter. I rolled it for like maybe 300 around, and I was like, there was like a rainbow ring color on it, and I was like, oh, could that be Jolter? But then I got spooked by Vlad 3, the Berserker 5-star server, and I was like, oh fuck you, got Kare. And then I spent around like 400, 500 sync coins, and I got Jolter on my main account. That I am happy. And I got so much of these, like, as soon as I purchased the sync coins, I ended up having gained 4 Siegfrieds.
こういう時はこうかな。いざ、わかった、行こう。はっ、好きだらけだよ、君。
Yeah, so I got 4 copies of Sumanai.
Wakata, iko!
Whoa, damn, Alexander. You crazy. Oh my god. What the? Oh my god. Sherlock Holmes, you fucking weird. Well, good luck for your roll then. Oh shit, I wasted it, didn't I? One turn. Fuck, I wasted.
始めるとしよう。
わかった、行こう。
初歩的なことだ、友よ。エレメンタリー、マイビア。
やっ。さてと、行くよ。
Nah, I'm not NPCO. Nah, I'm just gonna keep it away.
今が勝機。行こう。いずれ彼方へ至るため、ブケファラス。好きだらけだよ、君。
What the fuck? He just gunshot.
常に別の可能性。
Suffering on Shimoza. Pretty hard at LBS. Oh, Shimoza would be fucking hard as hell, man. I dare to say.
お任せを。
いざ、わかった。
せい。勝利の天秤はこちらに傾いたようです。 お疲れ様でした。
You're probably gonna need something very good servants. Like level up a bunch of her servants, be prepared for something very tough battle. Much as you can. I had better stock up on weapons soon. I believe you should be around here. Huh? What are you looking at, punk? Ah, there you are. I see you're just as bad at disguising yourself as ever. How do you always see through it? It doesn't matter how much you change your appearance if your gait remains the same. Ruffians, police officer, yakuza, each have their own distinct way of walking. Mr. Sopras, allow me to introduce you. This is Mr. Kaburagi. He runs a general store here in Shinjuku. He has everything from demonic beast corpses to guns that will even work on raids. Mr. Dantes here is one of my best customers. It's always a pleasure to see him. You should try to sound a little more earnest when you lie. Aha! I see what's going on. Today, I'm here with someone who seems like they'd make a good hostage. So, you were hoping to abduct them in order to threaten me? Isn't that right? Wait, what? Let's see. Haha, I can't put anything past you. Well, now you've seen it through it. I won't give you any trouble. Good. Now, I'll take 20 of the usual, please. You got it. By the way, Mr. Dantes, I got a question for ya. And what might that be? Do you think the end is almost here? Yes, it may well be. But that doesn't change what needs to be done, does it? You still have to collect, sort, and sell your wares. It may not be a proud profession. At times, you may have to sully your hands. But so what? What is there to be afraid of? You should be proud, Mr. Kaburagi. Just do what you need to. I'll keep that in mind. By the by, I also have some new demonic beasts in, if you fancy that. They could make great pets. They're very friendly, and not a bit picky when it comes to food. No thanks. What about you, young man? Interested in a nice demonic beast? Foal's all I need, thanks. Do my ears deceive me? You say you already have a demonic beast for a pet? What sort of beast? Is it the kind that would kill a dreamy-eyed caster on sight? Thanks for waiting. Hey, you're... you. Yes, we'll soon be meeting up with the others after all. I believe her hideout was somewhere around here. Ah, there we go. Alright, shall we go shall we go get lectured? Lectured? But of course, Mr. Sopfrost. I'm afraid those two will be absolutely livid after spending the evening worrying so much about you. Hahaha, I see you now understand the situation we're in. Come then, let us be off. Yeah, feathers, man. Freaking, like, I'm trying to extension up where my, freaking, what's it called? Oh, right. True name reveal. James Moriarty. Yeah, feathers are just freaking bullshit of that drop rate. The only way you can get the feathers is go on Salem Town Hall on free quest. That's the only thing. Because I've been farming it most of the time to level up that Honzoi Ninshun, and then what else is it? Atalante, and then Mysterious Heron X, and then others kind. It's just annoying. Even what's also the worst, the Eternal Gear. the Eternal Gear is just also bullcrapping me. Great detective work. Boy. Let's see what it is. Oh boy, it's mixed up. Bones. That's funny. Oh yeah, this one. Dragon scales, you mean? I can't. Maybe I should be good now. Wait, how many are there? There's them. Oh, okay, well. Probably Jolter. Definitely. I'm trying to think. Because I want to clear out the farm waves. Because Jolter is like, you know, 5 stars and she should be maxed out. Then probably go Sunzang. Next one, because she's also considered to be 5 stars as well. Then Saberlot. That's just my opinion, but that's your choice. Anyway. Here we are. Now, to re-establish contact. Master, are you alright? You okay there? Master, thank goodness you're safe. I mean, I could tell you were okay because I was monitoring your status, but we haven't been able to contact you this whole time. Hey there, everyone in peace? Wait, Sherlock Holmes? It really is you. Good to see you again, Miss Curelight. You too, Mr. Holmes. I'm glad you're in good... Wait, what are you doing there with Master? I'm alright. Well, good. Great. Isn't that just fan-frickin-tastic? So, who's this guy? Holmes? What good's a detective gonna do here? Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm technically a caster, but I'm afraid I can't be of much help in battle. Please do forgive me. Actually, you're a ruler, Holmes. Not caster, alright? So, you're dead weight, huh? Whatever. Anyway, thanks for saving our dumbass master. Now, get lost! I'm afraid I can't do that. Alright, Archer Shinjuku. I think it's time you came out now. Hi there, Holmes. It's been a while, hasn't it, old boy? Wonderful to see you again. Well, bye then. What do you think you're doing? Well, when you were taken, I have planned out what I thought to be the best course of action. But with the benefit of hindsight, I suppose it really was rather dangerous, having me involved. I feel awful about it. You must have been very scared. I guess what I'm trying to say is... Well, I'm sorry. Apologizing only goes so far. I suppose you're right. Very well then. Seeing as we're in Japan, I suppose I must atone with seppuku. It is, I hear, quite excruciating. Ha 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 ha! What a funny criminal gentleman you are. Not to worry, it seems Mr. Sopras has already forgiven you. He has? Well, more or less. Oh, thank you, thank you. You are too kind. He's right, Master. You are being too kind. The more you let this evil bastard get away with, the further he'll try to take things. Heh, jealous? Green really isn't your color, you know. My, this little kitten certainly likes to mew, but she still needs to be housebroken. This kitty has claws, bitch, so watch out. Thanks for worrying about me, you two. I wasn't overly concerned. Huh? Worried? About what? At any rate, Archer of Shinjuku, it seems your memory remains incomplete. Nonetheless, you must have some idea of who you are and what you were by now. Well, yes. Considering all these hints that have been dropped, and given how wary I am towards you, there's only one person in the world I could be. You're wary of Mr. Holmes? You don't mean you're... Please refrain from saying any further, Miss Curelight. Let's wait for him to say it of his own accord. Yes. Well, as you have deduced, I do indeed know your true name, and have already told Mr. Sopras as well. At this point, he's just waiting for you to come clean and tell him yourself. I see. So, you really know who I am? I do. Okay. Very well then, Sopras. I mean, Master. If you will forgive my transgression, I shall entrust you with my true name. Of course, there may not be much point now that Holmes has told you what it is, but no matter. After all, I'm told this ritual is still quite necessary. Alright then. My name is James Moriarty. I materialized here as a Phantom Spirit composite fusion. I wish to form a contact with you as your servant, that I may devote to you my full power. Damn, 400 Sync coins, how much money you spend? Anyway, that's me, Moriarty. A pleasure to be here. Just when I thought he couldn't get any more suspicious. Master, you should banish him for good. Yeah, he reminds me of one of those cunning foxes that showed up in morality tales. If only, he is far worse than any fox. He never risks his own life. He only makes plans, leaving the dirty work to his subordinates. What an absolutely despicable villain. That's right. Even in Dr. Watson's book, Moriarty was renowned for his villainy. And that at the Reichenbach Falls, he and Mr. Holmes faced off against one another directly, which ended with both plunging down a waterfall. Please be careful, Master. Are you sure there are no waterfalls nearby? Pretty sure. Ah, it pains me to see you so wary of me, Mosh. Oh, that was just my impression of you from Dr. Watson's writing, so I do think you're Not too bad? Or at least I think I do.
Pay him no heed, Miss Q-Light. He's only pretending to cry. You coward! Have you no mercy? Ha ha ha! For you, Moriarty. I will never show mercy when it comes to foiling your plans. Well, can't blame you for that. Now then, I believe you have some information for us, Holmes. Ah yes, about destroying this planet. In brief, is entirely possible.
Wait, what? How can that actually be possible? Earth has a number of safety provisions in place. He can't possibly circumvent all of them.
Right you are. During the course of this planet's unbroken history, it has withstood numerous crises. Shelter on the 30th, focus on the 31st. Got to wait, alright. Barring the sudden appearance of alien visitors, it is extremely unlikely that those of us who were born here could manage to truly destroy it. Thus, in order to do so, one must completely overturn one's most basic preconceptions. In other words, what the Lion King attempted to do in the Holy City, and what Edison attempted to accomplish using the Holy Grail's power.
The Lion King? And Edison?
Aha! Now I see! So that's what foolish nonsense I'm up to. That's just like me. I understand all too well what I'm thinking.
Then how about letting the rest of us in on it? What this Lion King and Edison person tried to do? Well, the Lion King made his sacred lands into a tower and planned to use it to wipe out all of humanity save for a select few. However, even if he had succeeded in wiping them out, the incineration of humanity was happening at the time, so he expected that the salvation would soon be forthcoming. It was a shallow, ill-conceived plan, but it was also the result of much agonizing. What an idiot! In that case, he should have just let himself die along with everyone else. This is why I hate kings, who charge ahead trying to solve everything by themselves. Of course, I hate kings, who just roll over without putting up a fight even more. As for Mr. Edison, he didn't actually end up doing anything, but he did come up with an idea. He said that once he won the Holy Grail, he planned to cut America out of history altogether. So, we have the Lion King, who is trying to save a handful of people, even if it meant the destruction of the outside world. And Edison, who tried to cut his country off from the outside world in order to preserve it forever. Hang on, that would mean... Aha! Now I see. So that's his plan. Da Vinci?
Figured it out already, huh? I see your reputation as a genius artist is well deserved.
Hang on just a moment. I need to look up something up. Quick, all staff, gather round. We need to begin an emergency investigation. So, what is this plan already?
It's not possible to destroy the world. Goesh's objective may have been different, but his plan still took 3,000 years to come to fruition. However, it is possible to remove the world from history. In other words, then it can be destroyed?
Well done! Yes, that's exactly it. This is terrible. That world is already devoid of meaning. What do you mean, Da Vinci? I mean that world is already cut off from history. No matter what happens there in Shinjuku, it won't have any effect on humanity whatsoever. I mean, of course, it can make things a bit unstable, but no more than the tiniest of tremors. No matter how unstable humanity gets, at this level, there will never be any adverse effects. In the worst case, that Shinjuku could be destroyed without issue. It wouldn't even affect Chaldea.
What about the servants? Naturally, if the world is destroyed, they'll disappear along with it. However, since their spirit urgent information won't be lost, we'll still be able to resummon them. Wait, we're forgetting the most important thing. What will happen to Master? That's the crux of it. Basically, everything else hangs on exactly how we bring Soapfrost home. However, if that world is already cut off from history, we may be able to force a race shift. If we can, that will solve everything. Yes, that all sounds right, but...
Yes, that is how it would play out, isn't it? Shinjuku will remain a hell pit and be destroyed alongside this planet by my other self.
That's terrible.
Now, hear me out. Yes, Shinjuku, the world, we servants, that would all be gone. But if you make it back to Chaldea, in effect, nothing will be lost. I mean, yes, we will lose our lives, but in the end, this Shinjuku will simply revert to oblivion.
You're wrong.
I knew you would say that, Mr. Soapfrost. What do you think, Mr. Curelight?
As a servant, I would like to place the highest importance on my master's life. That said, and this may be rather impudent of me, but if Master were to return here to safety and abandon Shinjuku to its doom, well...
If you're looking for... I don't know, it's up to you, but if you're looking for like clearing out mobster, then go for Iskander. Otherwise, focusing on single target, go for Quetzalcoatl, like facing against a boss battle. That is, of course. So maybe Quetz, because, you know, party-wide attack and buster performance increased stuff. And as well as the MP gain charge. Yeah, Setsuban. Oh boy, man. I have all my servants be leveled up, prepared. Even lower 3-star servants as well. I'm all set. Well, barely, let's just say.
It just wouldn't be like him. I'm glad you're my servant. Thank you, Master. I'm glad you still think of me that way.
Jealous? Oh my god. Now, don't go kicking another beehive. Yes, good point. For a moment, I was deathly afraid for my life.
Now then, as a representative of Chaldea, I can't just let Soapfrost share Shinjuku's fate. He has fought alongside us for a full year now. We won't let him throw his life away. However, as a master, we also wish to respect his wish to save Shinjuku. So I'll ask you just one more time, Soapfrost. There is no point in saving this Shinjuku. Doing so would help neither humanity nor the people here still worth protecting, if any even exist. It wouldn't even be a problem if the servants you have met here were to vanish. This may sound callous, but abandoning Shinjuku would not endanger the restoration of humanity in the slightest. The servants who are there with you now would never blame you for making such a choice. So, even taking all of that into consideration, do you still believe this Shinjuku is worth saving?
I do.
I see. Well, that does indeed sound like you. Anyway, that's a relief. Even though you're now saved a world or two, you're still just as caring, optimistic, and possessed of an indomitable fighting spirit as ever. Alright then, I guess that settles it. You'll have Chaldea's full support. Of course, that doesn't mean we won't also lay the groundwork for a forced race shift to bring you home.
Alright then. Now that you made your decision, I suppose I had better tell you something else.
Does this new thing you have to tell us have anything to do with why you're being so nervous?
Well, if Mr. Soapfrost had decided to go home, there wouldn't have been any point in sharing this other truth. I shall now tell you how the culprit, the evil Moriarty, plans on destroying the planet. It is true that with the world divided, Earth's safeguards will fail to work. Nonetheless, destroying the entire planet should remain utterly unfathomable. No matter how great this control over Shinjuku may be, it is not enough to destroy the world. In which case, Moriarty, what do you think you would need to make such destruction possible? To destroy the planet, one would need enough energy to match that scale. That energy would then need to be focused toward the Earth's core, a central destruction point. Naturally, this is far easier said than done. The sheer amount of energy required for such a task is incomprehensibly massive. For example, a meteor. A meteor falling to Earth would easily meet such energy requirements. But of course, there's no reliable way to predict such an occurrence. Such a thing may generate the requisite energy, but it would not be possible for it to hit the necessary target. In which case, the next thing one would need is a device designed to draw in a passing meteor and direct its impact to the desired coordinates. A gun barrel. So, you mean something that could load and fire a meteor like a bullet? Barrel. Indeed. Remember, Master, that mysterious tower that stands on Shinjuku's western edge. The one growing taller by the day, as if it were trying to pierce the heavens themselves. That is the device Moriarty will need to complete his plan.
Wait, what? That building's an actual gun barrel? But it doesn't even move. How could something like that possibly load a meteor like a bullet?
A phantom spirit. A phantom spirit. What does the spirit that failed to become a heroic spirit have to do with this? Indeed, I too was puzzled by why Moriarty was so focused on phantom spirits. But upon rereading his book, The Dynamics of an Asteroid, I finally understood. He plans to control a meteor using his servant abilities. That is why he needs a phantom spirit's power. The power to hit a target, no matter the circumstances. Thus, the phantom spirit he has summoned is none other than the Fresh Shots, Max, the Free Shooter. A hunter who made a deal with the devil for 7 magical bullets. That is who Moriarty has absorbed. 6 of his 7 bullets will always hit the mark, regardless of the obstacles in their path. In other words, he has no control over the 7th and final bullet. And that's not all. This ability is more about hitting targets than actually hurting them. Thus, this phantom spirit is usually relegated to nothing more than a character in an opera. That is what Moriarty is taking advantage of. Now I see. That explains why I was summoned as an archer and not a caster. And why I'm able to fire bullets and missiles from this coffin I never used when I was alive.
And you couldn't have figured that out sooner? Johnny Alton makes an excellent point.
Sorry about that. I imagine that must be some of the knowledge I lost during the split. Remember the time limit I mentioned earlier, Mr. Soapfrost. Once the tower is complete, it won't be long before a meteor comes our way. Once it does, it will jump into the barrel and be fired into the planet. Voila! A magical bullet. Which, if Moriarty's theory is correct, will result in the murder of Earth itself. The most heinous crime committed throughout all of history. A massacre on an unprecedented scale. Ah, you flatter me. That wasn't a compliment. Idiot. At any rate, regardless of whether this plan is feasible, we are certain it is what the League of Phantom Fiends is working towards, correct? Indubitably. I know it's filthy rich coming from me, seeing as I try to destroy friends and all, but yikes. I mean, that killed all of them too. Indeed, it would. Though of course, thinking logically, a servant can never truly die. Nonetheless, if they are still aiding in the world's destruction, they are likely doing so for pleasure, revenge, or some other unknown purpose. Thus, their role is to build an enormous wall overrun Shinjuku and guard the barrel. So, if we wish to save Shinjuku, our first step must be to neutralize the assassin of Shinjuku. Indeed, that transformation ability is quite formidable. If left unchecked, I may well end up cutting down Johnny Alter by mistake. Try it, Ike's bitch queen. I dare you. But yeah, I agree. That guy pisses me off, and we should kill him. Soon. So, how do we do that? Now then, Moriarty. Yes, Holmes? What do you want from me, now that you robbed me of my job explaining things? That's what you're upset about? That's what you're upset about? Anyway, I want you to come up with a plan. That is what you excel at, isn't it? Scheming? I may excel at foiling plans, but when it comes to crafting them, you are no doubt my better. So that's how it is. In that case, I'll need information. Give me everything you have on the enemy, including their dealings with external entities. Very well, here you are. Aha! Interesting. Now I see. If we do this, followed by that, although, what we really need is sexiness. Did you just say sexiness? But of course, it's absolutely crucial. Are you certain about this? Moriarty's plans may appear nonsensical, but in hindsight, they nearly always work out well. I understand your concerns, but I think it's worth rolling the dice on. Alright then, everyone. We're off to the city to buy clothes. And by buy, I, of course, mean steal. What? Yes. That's my reaction as well. Are you sure this will work? Oh yes, without a doubt. As for you, Holmes, I shall let you land the final blow. Good grief, I know this was my idea, but your plan is exceptionally reckless. Master, just to make sure, is it alright with you to proceed with my plan? I'm not sure about this, but... Naturally, the particulars will need to be adjusted on the fly, but the crucial will not change. We must assassinate the assassin of Shinjuku. Okay, let's get started. It's dress up time. But first, go ahead and clear out those ruffians and brainwashed coloratures. What's that? They refuse to leave? Makes sense. In that case, it's battle time. Boy, sure is a long chatting here. I don't think my alternate account would be prepared to do that Setsuban. Because all those, like, after the floor is cleared, you must let your servants rest up for 4 hours.
やりすぎないよう注意しますね。
お任せ。夢のように片付けよう。
ステータスアップ。これで耐えます。了解。いいとも。押し切ります。はっ。
それ。
痛いですか？
Of course you'd be bored, Mama.
承知あらあら承知いたしました。痛いですか？いいぜ。ごめん。ご覧になってください。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか？
ご命令とあらば、あらあらまあまあ、落ち着いて、落ち着いて。来たれい我が中心、我が天。 我が具足四天王などこれこの通り五王将来天網開会。
Oh boy, is it ready to sanction up with Kato? Probably not. I don't know.
大逆には死を我が身はホルスなりしファラオなる。神明会長ニトクリスの鏡を見たいのです。私は最悪の責任。それは全ての傷、全ての怨恨を癒す我らが故郷。権限せよロードキャメロット。屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡、扉となり恐怖の矛、暗空ネブタズゼ。
Well, two of them, though. That's alright. Of course you do. Fucking god.
仕方ありませんね。あなたの刃ですもの。不敬者。仕方ありませんね。あなたの苦しみなさい。仕方ありませんね。あなたの刃。戦闘終了。お役に立てましたか？
yes. Why then, everyone? What say we get changed? Go out there and raise hell. Changed, eh? Changed, huh? Okay, I guess I will too. Master. Not so fast. Your outfit is right here. Huh? To be continued. I'm probably gonna have to do it next time on stream because I have work tomorrow morning. But let me see if it has enough with sanction material for my Kato Danzo. Party hall. Oh. Amima-kun? No thanks. Quite not yet. Fucking 3 more left. That's just great. Well, guess we're gonna have to tune out next time. With that, Elegant Dance, we're gonna go inside that, but I guess I'm gonna have to do it next time. So I'm gonna go to bed. But don't worry, I'll be continuing more of that Shinjuku walkthrough and for tomorrow. So thanks for coming by for stream, and thanks for chatting by and all that stuff for roles, how you got and stuff. So I'm off to bed. Good night and have a lovely day.